stronger together for one. Anything is possible. Forgive what was done. We're rising up and we're standing tall. We might stumble, we still won't fall. With every challenge we will find our way. 'Cause every step we take brings a brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find our way. Oh, 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 brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find our way. Oh, 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 brighter day.
아깝다 힘들어.
I've learned that there's an art to changing, that I'm the potter and the clay, I'm the canvas and the painter, the marble that I sculpt away. Every stroke of a brush, every finger's touch is a rosy cheek of a love-struck flush, is a sunburnt wing of a heartbreak crush, is a rush, feel the rush. You're painting Frida Kahlo, lead the muses like a Apollo, all the colors layered, kaleidoscope. You're a sculptor of Bernini, grow like branches that on Daphne, turn living into art. Life's the Louvre and you're the Mona Lisa. Masterpieces take a lifetime. And patience is a peerless craft. It's wonderful, it's beautiful. You know who you were a year ago. Oh, paint your portrait as you grow.